Hi, this is Buck McKeon reporting from Washington. Last night we had the opportunity to hear the President give his latest speech on jobs and what he plans to do to help create more jobs in America. I'm glad that he's working on the issue. I think that it's good, and I hope that there are things that we can work together on. I don't want to be negative about it. It seemed to me like the kickoff of his campaign for next year's election. But I want to be optimistic that that it is something that we can work together on. As chairman of the Armed Services Committee, one of the big concerns I have, however, is when he comes up with new spending programs. We heard it was going to be $300 billion when he actually gave the speech. It's about $450 billion. He said it's going to be paid for, and he's not going to let us know how it's going to be paid for a couple of weeks. But my concern is that it not be paid for on the backs of the troops. We've already cut almost $500 billion in the last few months out of the defense industry going forward for the next 10 years. And all of that eventually finds its way to the troops. We know that we're going to have a reduction in the amount of men and women we have serving in the Army and the Marines. And it looks like now that was going to be accelerated. So I have some real concerns there. But let me talk just a little bit about job creation. I come from a small business background, and I know that when you talk about a tax credit, the President says we'll give you a tax credit of $4,000 if you hire someone. You know, that to me would not cause me to want to hire someone. What I found always in the retail business is we needed customers. We needed people to sell things to. We needed to have people that had confidence. Right now there's a real lack of certainty of what people can plan on. And that's one of the things that I find as I talk to business people in the district at home. They're just nervous about what's going to come next. What taxes are we going to be hit with? What regulations are we going to be hit with? What we need to do is cut back on these burdensome regulations. We need to give some certainty as to what people can plan on in the future, what's going to happen with Obamacare, what's going to happen with further regulations and taxes. That's what's going to give people confidence in the ability to start creating jobs again. I've been involved in job legislation and trying to help people find work since I came to Congress. One of the first things I worked on in the Education Committee was the passage of the Workforce Investment Act, which took 60 federal job training programs and block granted them down to 3 and provided for one-stop shops where people that were out of work or people that were looking for a better job could come in and get help, could get a voucher, could get more education, to go back to get additional training, to get into some other field. Like in our district, we've lost some aerospace jobs over the years, and that's when I was a boy, a person could work at an aerospace company that was building a plane, and then when they stopped building, they could move to another company building a plane. Now we just have a few companies left, and we're not building many planes. So some aerospace workers I know, I talked to after we passed that Workforce Investment Act, showed me that they had gone in that and gotten a voucher. One of them had gone into teaching, one of them had gone into computer work. This is the kind of thing that we can do to help create jobs instead of just government spending money to try to create short-term jobs. We need to help people build careers, and this is a very important thing. And I'm working now hard to get this act reauthorized. The other side of the aisle has held us back for years on trying to get this reauthorized. It's very important that we do that. You can go to our website and get more information on this, and we passed over 12 bills that will help us in helping people to create jobs, not government create jobs, but helping people, entrepreneurs, those who are really know how to create jobs, but they're sitting in the Senate. The Senate hasn't taken any action. what we really need to do is get the other body to bring up our bills and look at them and pass them, get them to the president's desk so he can sign them, so we can really let people be freed up to start their own jobs. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Until next time, this is Buck McKeon. Thank you.